This is where we live. And something happened here that should never happen.
And we now know their names and we see their faces. Chattanooga works to honor the 4 Marines shot and killed yesterday during a gunman's attack. We now know the shooter took a months-long trip to the Middle East last year. We're going to get more on that in just a moment. Today we are also, of course, learning about the men who were killed. The 4 reservists included 3 war vets and 1 young Marine who had only been enlisted for a year. They had collectively given 35 years of service to our country, and they served 7 tours of duty in Iraq and Afghanistan. The FBI is now working overtime, trying to piece together why they died. NBC's Dave Wagner is in Tennessee.
One day after a lone gunman left 4 Marines dead, the memorials are growing, and FBI technicians are still processing the crime scenes. Sally Breyer watched the shooter from her car with her stepson, talking to a recruiter inside.
We were back and forth after the shooting. And he stopped, he reloaded, and he did it again.
48 bullet holes later, the gunman drove 7 miles in his Mustang convertible to a Marine Reserve Center, where he rammed the fence and opened fire.
He did have at least 2 long guns, which would be considered rifles or shotguns, and he did have 1 handgun.
Skip Wells and Thomas Sullivan were 2 of the Marines killed.
We will not leave any stone unturned for the victims of this heinous and cowardly act.
U.S. officials tell NBC News Mohammed Yusuf Abdulaziz was not on a terrorist watch list, but they're now investigating a blog allegedly maintained by Abdulaziz and a posting 3 days before the shooting.
We will look at every possible aspect to include his use of social media. We obviously want to know what his thoughts were.
All a shock to the gunman's friends.
It's awful. But I want people to know that he wasn't always like this.
Disbelief and grief.
These were men that served our country. They gave everything they had yesterday to protect us.
A city of Southern hospitality, still reeling from the darkest of days. NBC News has learned that the gunman took a trip to Jordan from April to November of last year. His dad is from Jordan, but investigators want to know if he traveled anywhere else in the Middle East while he was there. They searched his home, they searched his car, and investigators have taken all his electronic equipment. That has been sent to the FBI crime lab in Clarksville, Virginia. In Chattanooga, Tennessee, Dave Wagner, NBC News.